A great view of our broadcast locations in 8. And David.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Young, and it's Herter in at the point. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Collins. Great, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And finish off by Collins.
You people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Holiday. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown.
This is the versatility we talk about with Drew. Able to beat you with the drives and from distance.
Here's Herter. It's Young on the wing. Got a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Giannis. Dishes it to Middleton. Yep, that one goes in there.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Young against DiVincenzo. A nice shot by Young.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Trae Young. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. No good with the layup. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Young against DiVincenzo. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Here's Giannis after Clint Capella's bucket. Right side Holiday. Middleton inside the three-point line and misses it off the right side of the rim. Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Young. Got a piece of it. Capella dishes to Young. And Middleton with the block.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And Giannis throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Trae Young. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Passes to Snell. Back to Gallinari. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Now here's Williams. Now the pass to Fernando. Gallinari outside. Kicks it to Okongwu. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Williams passes to Fernando. He kicks to Snell. And Okongwu has it in the corner. They get a hand on it. Here's Fernando. And no good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Pass to Tucker. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Middleton drives in, puts it up from 12. Here we go, all alone. Here's Snell, trips down the breakaway slam.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 6 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the basket is good. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Holiday against Williams. Kicks it out to Giannis. Here's Nwora. Back to Giannis. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Williams, and he gets it to go. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game, taking it up strong inside.
1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Gallinari. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Holiday, and he converts the layup. Holiday's got 5.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Okongwu with it. Williams looking around. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got the lead back up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Yeah, and most bigs don't shoot free throws as efficiently as Lopez. The coaching staff has to appreciate that part of his game.
Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Tucker. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And this Hawks team still learning. And that should do.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Young, then it's Clint Capella, and it's Herter in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Capella. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter, guarded by Holiday. Young dishes to Capella, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here's Giannis. 7 points in the game. Middleton on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Here's Herter, guarded by Holiday. Here's Capella, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Right side, Holiday. He dishes it to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And he banks in the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Hawks lead.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Portis makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Young pass to Herter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 7. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Gallinari with the steal. Herter passes to Okongwu. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the pass to Forbes. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Fernando can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 9. And Forbes has it in the corner. Kicks to Tucker. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, the Bucks miss. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Snell. Gallinari outside. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him, but they recover it. Snell finds Gallinari. Here's Snell. Passes it to Okongwu. Back to Snell. Gets it off. That shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta. They're up by 9. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. Here's Snell. Williams with a clean look. And a miss there on the triple. Middleton outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Gallinari right side. There's the pass to Okongwu. 3-pointer. Snell. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Bucks also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. The Hawks leading by 9. Herter passes to Young. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Hill, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Collins. For the 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Young. The feed to Capella. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now Holiday. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. Pass to Lopez. Holiday against Hill. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Feeds it to Capella. Puts it up from 12. That's good from Collins on the assist from Capella. Collins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. Passes to DiVincenzo. But they get it back. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now, here is Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Lopez dishes to Holiday. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Atlanta now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Young with the ball. Lobbed up there for Collins. Lopez with the steal. Here's Connaughton, powered down with both hands.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here is Hill. 15 seconds left in the fourth. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
For 3, Middleton. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. So thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the...
It's the NBA on 2K. DA, it's all you.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. So the next starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green. And it's Jordan in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
A three-pointer off the mark. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Middleton. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Irving passes to Harden. Over Holiday. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Harden kicks to Irving. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
The drive by Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Harden the pass to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now here is Holiday. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And they pick up 2.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Harden. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Giannis.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
They recover it. A shot by Middleton, wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Harden. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Griffin comes in for Joe Harris.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Irving drives in, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. The shot goes down, and he gets this game back to even.
Well, you always like to see a guy show the kind of effort Middleton does. I mean, just willing himself to the bucket through and past contact.
Now, here's Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Griffin kicks to Aldridge. On the left block, Griffin's shot is off.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And stolen by Aldridge. Passes it to Claxton. Back to Aldridge. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Irving. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Tie game in Milwaukee. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'll play.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And so it's Milwaukee now, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Middleton for three. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And it's Irving missing. Here's Milwaukee now. Tucker dishes to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
James Harden, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bucks trail by 3. Poke loose. Harden kicks to Griffin. Now Bucks moving it up. Irving passes to Bryant. Here's Irving. Can't hit from in close. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Portis, the pass to Middleton.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And the jam by Harden.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. He's got a clear path. Here's DiVincenzo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guy.
Harden the pass to Bryant. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Giannis. Milwaukee in the lead. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Free throw good from Harden.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Here is Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Bucks. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Harden surveying the D. And the jam by Harden.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it too. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 1. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's Irving, and it's all evened up. Irving's got 9.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Middleton looking it over. 2 points. That one goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Harris. Green against Middleton. Off with the layup. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Guarded by Harden. Shot from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for him.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 15. Outside Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Aldridge with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly looked a lot better offensively.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Now, here is Irving. 17 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The pass to Tucker. Middleton outside. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got 21.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. Takes it down to Middleton. Pocket 4. 11 feet away. Basket good. Middleton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Aldridge, the pass to Claxton. It's Brown with the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Green in for Blake Griffin. Kicks to Forbes. A three-pointer, no good. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. And then for Brooklyn, Harris comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Nets leading by 5. Irving drives in. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 16 points here in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Middleton against Harris. Lets it go from 14. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Middleton. Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. Pass to Claxton. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and there's the feed to Lopez. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Up the floor. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Jeff Green. Nets leading by 6. Passes it to Harris. Back to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. The 3 from Harden. 6 to shoot. Lopez with the block. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
The pass to Claxton. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, it's Solomon. It's Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton, and it's denied. Kicks it out to Harden. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lopez finds Middleton, and it goes down 2 points. Middleton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Matt Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Nets. Jordan's checked in, and up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Jordan. Yes!
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Harden outside. Got it!
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
Outside, Green. Dishes it to Jordan. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Bucket's good.
And Harris plays with such freedom and fear.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for And his thing.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center. And for Brooklyn, they've got Green. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Atlanta with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. Capella with the bucket.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Harden outside. Passes to Harris. Shoots the 3. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Collins with it. Now Green defending. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Irving passes to Jordan. Pass to Harden. Back to Jordan. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Young. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Collins, good.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harden against Young. Harden, that's good. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harden can't hit. The Hawks leading by 6. And stolen by Jordan to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And it's Brown in for Harris. Now, here's Okongwu. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Harden against Williams. Harden the pass to Aldridge. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here is Williams. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead, leading by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Okongwu. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard position. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Nets trail by 7. Left side, Irving. It's deflected. Now, here's Okongwu. He's covered by Brown. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. And Aldridge comes over to help. Bogdanovich wide open. The baseline jumper goes down. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Now here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Now here is Irving. Off target from outside. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Young. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Shots good from Young. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Irving against Young. And it's Irving missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Harden against Young. Harden left side over Young. Harden's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeff Green picks one up.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Now here's Jordan. Out to Harris from past the arc. Young with the steal. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Herter passes to Young. Back to Herter. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. John Collins has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Here's Young. James Harden picking up that last basket. Young's shot is good.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Harden against Young. Harden outside. Left side, Jordan. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Collins. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here is Harden. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 6 points.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Young, and the layup falls. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Young against Harden. Harris dishes to Harden. too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you.
Not easy to cover DeAndre Jordan when he's that deep inside, nearly impossible to stop.
So for the Nets, Blake Griffin comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Now here's Williams. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Left side, Irving. To the middle. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Brown. And it's in there.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
The Hawks leading by 11. Williams with the ball. He has 6. Throws it up high. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score, but once he gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. To the inside. Jacks up a 3. Let's keep it alive, but they recover it. On the wing, Irving. And another shot. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Irving's got 8.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
Now Williams. 11 seconds left in the third. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Griffin with the steal. And here's Jordan outside. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's Young, then it's Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Harris, and staying with the play, Harris has got it back down to within single digits for the Nets.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Young. Basket counts. And the Hawks lead by 11.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
And there's the pass to Aldridge. On the wing, Irving. feeds it to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now, here is Young. And it's good for 2.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Harden scanning the floor. Inside. Aldridge inside. Capella covering. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Jeff Green is checked in for Blake Griffin. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's good. Huerter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Huerter out there completing the break on the run.
Here is Harden. In the corner, Irving with it. The 3. They grab their own miss. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
2 minutes.
Young outside. Capella inside. Pass to Huerter. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets trail by 15. Pass to Green. Here's Harden. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Clint Capella.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Young passes to Capella, hammers the alley-oop through.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Claxton. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Collins. It's Young on the wing. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel?
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Young, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I play under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Lopez passes to Middleton, 5 to shoot, trying to get open as Lopez.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And finished off by Collins.
Nice look from Kevin, intelligent and unselfish.
Here's Milwaukee now, 4-point game. Outside Holiday. Outside Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Young. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Banked in off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Young. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Can't cash in from close range. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Here's Giannis after the basket by Atlanta. Middleton outside. Wide open look. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here's DiVincenzo. Following the basket by Trae Young. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And here is Lopez. Collins with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
Ferocious drive. I feel like some defenders still underestimate Collins' acceleration.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Connaughton. Puts it up from 12. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Snell, the pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Portis with it. Picked up by Portis. Bucks trail by 8. Middleton dishes to Tucker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Hawks making a change here. Fernando's checked in. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Williams. There's the lob to the hoop. Fernando can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down low.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Portis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry strong, no stranger to the +1.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. They throw good, Lou Williams. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Snell. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Williams picks him up.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now here's Williams. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Hunter. That's good from 17 feet away.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
GA, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
He gets it in there. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Shoots over Capella. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Atlanta making some changes. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, here's Fernando.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Portis. Gallinari against Middleton. Hangs. It's good. And the Hawks lead us get down to 9 in the bucket from Portis.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Now Williams. He's got 5. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Here's Snell. Pass to Fernando. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Fernando's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Tucker. And the call on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here is Forbes following the bucket by the Hawks. 4 on the clock. Here's Portis. Okongwu grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Middleton on the wing. Passes it to Portis. Over Okongwu. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Here's Williams. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we finished.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Atlanta had no problems getting going. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg, do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at center. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Rejected by Young, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the left wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Back to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collins. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Young. He gets that one. Young's got 8 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bucks trail by 10. Outside Holiday. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Middleton the pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 5. Back to Middleton. Pass to Portis. It's tipped. And here they come. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Okongwu slams it in.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
To the wing on the left. Middleton outside. To the inside. There's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Now here's Williams. 1:36 left in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
Hard to keep up with Lou Williams' quickness. Draws a crazy amount of fouls.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Middleton looking it over. 1:20 left to play in the third. Here's Forbes. Rebound collected by Snell.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA. Stays in his lane and knocks down perimeter shots.
Here is Williams following the 3 by Milwaukee. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Snell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Tony Snell.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 11. Over to the wing. Forbes the pass to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is what you like with today's guards. A lot of them have that extra size and strength to challenge in the paint.
Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Atlanta leading by 9. Young outside. Dishes it to Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Holiday.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
Both free throws good from Capella. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Giannis. 12 points for him. 4 seconds left, and the jump by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Lopez. Trae Young grabs the miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And finished off by Collins.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Trying to get open is Lopez.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. And the shot is long. Bucks trail by 9. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The pass to Connaughton. He feeds it to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Rocket 6. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hunter. Up and in on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 11. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
The Hawks leading by 13. Bobbed up there for Collins. That one's not going to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And stolen by Hunter. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. And finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the second chance points on the tip-in.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Young pass to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Holiday against Young. The kick out to Lopez. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Collins.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Collins looking around. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Capella with it. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going up, and a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Green. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at center. And Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Shot from the inbound, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got the first points up on the board for the Nets. Green against Giannis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Jeff Green picks one up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Free throw no good for Giannis. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now here is Holiday. And yes, it's good.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Here is Harden. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Holiday against Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Good. Irving's got 6.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Lopez.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Harden. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Right side Irving. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here is Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Over Harris. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. In transition, here come the Nets. Took him no time at all on that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
55 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
That's at 5 from 18. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Irving looking for an opening. That one good for 2.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A nice shot by Tucker.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Irving. The long distance 3 is buried. Irving's got 11 points.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 1.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Tucker dishes to Forbes. No good with the triple.
And they continue to control the glass. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's Harden.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Irving, and the shot goes in. Irving's got 13.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Right side, Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Harden grabs the miss. Nets leading by 9. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Griffin dishes to Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 8.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And Giannis throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. There's the pass to Aldridge. 2 points. That one goes. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game.
And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And a wide open look for Irving. That three off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Irving. Here's Harden. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Harden outside. The 3. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. And taken away by Brown.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
On the wing, Giannis.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous for what a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists. And that'll do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harden. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 12.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And the basket by Harden.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez kicks to Giannis. 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeff Green picks one up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo, and it's in there. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Jordan. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. And for Milwaukee, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's Harden with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, is a broadcast. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
To the middle. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Middleton the pass to Lopez, and that one is good. Lopez has got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's blocked.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Here's Claxton, stolen. Middleton against Harris. Forbes the pass to Lopez, and he comes up with the deuce. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Holiday against Harden, stolen by Tucker. Forbes the pass to Holiday. To the paint, here's Tucker, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Tipped away. Pass to Harris. To the middle. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Inside. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. And it goes down 2 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now Irving, 17 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Irving's got 19 points.
Guys, how good is Kyrie Irving at shielding off defenders and getting the soft shot up on the drive?
16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lopez finds Holiday. They get it back.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
Just 3 on the clock, and he can't jam it through. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. The putback, unable to get that one, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 20.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Finished off the break. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Brown missing. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Giannis. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
From deep, Harden. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. Ball's not loose. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The drive by Green. Brown. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Leading by 5. Griffin with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Holiday up top, guarded by Harden. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. That shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Harris finds Irving. Here's Perry, guarded by Tucker. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Milwaukee leading by 3. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Oh! And he goes in for the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Jordan. Yes!
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 1. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look if that's at all possible.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Oh, that's blocked. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
Here we go. 5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So the Nets starting 5. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green, then it's Jordan, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herder make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
Here's Atlanta. Now Young. Back to Herder. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And that one is off. Good D by Irving. Young against Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Irving. Rebound by the Hawks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Collins finds Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Green. Feeds it to Jordan. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Comes up empty down low. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Harden, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Now, here is Young. Now the feed to Capella. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Clint Capella has what we call raw strength. And because of that, he's able to play through contact and score the ball.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. The Nets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Now here's Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Out to Gallinari. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. That shot no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Irving surveying the floor. Brown the pass to Claxton. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Capella. 3-pointers. Snell. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Irving with it and guarded by Capella. Brown. Good.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brown the pass to Aldridge. Can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hunter dishes to Gallinari. The offensive rebound in the corner. It's Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's Hunter on the assist from Gallinari.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And here is Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Williams. It's good.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Tony Snell is out there with Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Fernando in at the power forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Just 3 to shoot. Williams, that's good. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Pass to Griffin. Down low. Shot left block. Aldridge kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. From deep, Johnson. Atlanta with the rebound. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And Williams with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Brown outside. Johnson surveying the floor.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The Hawks leading by 7. Gallinari wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Off the catch. Nice balance. Nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Johnson, the pass to Aldridge. And it's blocked. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Three-pointers. Snell, the rebound by Luwawu. Nets trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Out to Gallinari. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. The Nets have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Brown. That one a little long. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. Bogdanovich comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Here's Harden. That was a strong dunk.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Young taking his time here. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. Harris outside. Jeff Green on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Kicks it out to Harden. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. The Hawks leading by 10. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Now the pass to Capella. Stolen by Harden. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. They kick it out to Green. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The kick out to Irving. Tries again. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Right on the bucket. Collins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And the jam by Harden.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
A nice shot by Young.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Bogdanovich. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the open. And that does it for our half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So for Brooklyn now, Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Harden against Williams. Green breaking loose.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Williams passes to Okongwu. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Harden. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Nets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. He lobs it up. Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Basket counts.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Atlanta leading by 7. Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. There's the dish to Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Williams. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Offensive rebound. Collins kicks to Hunter. Passes it to Herter. Now, here is Young. Clock is at 3. Goes back up. Off the left rim and out. Nets trail by 9. The kick out to Brown. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside Collins. Over Aldridge. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Brooklyn. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of neat to see Aldridge take on more of a leadership role. He's somebody the younger guys can look up to.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Stolen by Collins. Young with the ball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Aldridge. Brown dishes to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Griffin's got his first basket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Young. That one goes in.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive. I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Young against Irving. Off on the layup. The Hawks leading by 13. Hunter, the pass to Collins. And Luwawu Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now Gallinari. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Luwawu. Griffin looking it over. Pass to Luwawu. The kick out to Aldridge. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Williams. He has 6. And the pass to Fernando. On the wing, Williams. No good with the wing jumper.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And so it's Atlanta looking at it. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Nets trail by 13. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Snell in at the 2-guard spot. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Irving kicks to Harden. Over Williams. Harden, no good. The Hawks leading by 15. Out left to the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. This one for three. And no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harris.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Williams with a clean look. The rebound by the Nets.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. It's tipped. Irving with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Gets it down to single digits. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And here's Young. Yes, that goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. The Hawks leading by 11. Collins passes to Huerter. He kicks it to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist in this one.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Huerter, covered by Irving. Back to Huerter. Kicks it to Hunter. From downtown, they get the rebound. Right side, Collins passes it to Huerter. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. The Congoos checked in for John Collins. Nets trail by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Atlanta.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Collins.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. And Harden with the stuff.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. From outside the arc, Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
And so the Hawks take the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.